Hey everyone, welcome. This was an unexpected video, but this morning Jamie was telling me about a problem with I know I've seen people post on Facebook that they're cutting through their mats. So I wanted to tell you why. Um, when they're cutting chipboard, Cricut chipboard. So let's do this first.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Okay, and we're still on me. I thought I turned it over here. Okay, here's Cricut chipboard. I'm going to show you how to use this caliper. This caliper is not necessary. I'm just using it for the video, but it does come in handy, like way handy when using this. And I want to show you how to use it. It's only $8.99, which is mega cheap. For this, it's digital, so I want to show you. So this is chipboard. This is all I have left of my first pack of chipboard. I saved this for scraps. So I want to explain something to you about chipboard, about humidity, about what happens when you open it from the saran. This is wrapped in saran wrap and it compresses it. So if you open this right away, put it on your mat and start cutting, you're probably going to cut through your mat. Okay, they're saying he can't hear very well. I'll try to talk a little louder. I don't know why. I gotta find out where my mics are on the computer. Make sure I don't cover them up. Hi, Bonnie. Hi. Hey, Bobby, Maria, Tracy, Jamie, Linda. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for those sponsors who are here. Bobby, you're so funny. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the caliper to show you how thick this is. This has been out for a long time. I had tape on it and that's why it's all messed up like that. But and then I'm gonna open this live and also measure that with the caliper. And I also have some balsa wood to show you. I was doing caliper here. It's a different size than it is down here. I got this from Michael's. And it's different throughout the whole thing. So the knife blade is set for this size, and sometimes your size is different. Also, different trees have different hardness. This wood may be made from a tree somewhere else than the wood at your Michael's, and the hardness could be totally different. So sometimes you have to watch it when you're getting close to it. And if you use a caliper first on it and kind of have an idea if it's thinner or thicker than it should be, then you might have an idea if you really need to watch it closely. Does that make sense? If you have questions, please put the questions in all caps. Okay. So let's go. Okay. Let me show you the caliper. Okay. I am not what do I want to say, an expert at this. I've had this since August. I just used it for the first time the other day. And then I thought, I didn't really use it. I didn't know what I was doing, so I played with it a little today. So I used it today. So I'm not an expert at this, but I'll show you what I noticed. So one of the things on the chipboard, it does not say on the back. It says on Cricut.com, but it does say on the back to go to help@Cricut.com. So I went to help@Cricut.com and it has tips on how to prepare your material. And I will show you that on the computer in a minute. Let's go ahead and do this part first. You have to open up your chipboard for 24 hours before using it. Now, if you're impatient like me and you don't want to wait 24 hours, then you need to stop your cut or pay attention to your cut so it doesn't cut through the mat because it's not as thick when you take it out of the saran wrap. And we're going to test that today. I've not tested that. Hi, Carol. Thank you for sponsoring. Now you can use those other emojis. And you also get a badge next to your name. And in a month, that badge will grow antennas. Then it grows a body in 2 months. Okay, so we're gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna test this. And one thing you have to do is you have to set this to 0. Okay, let me try. Okay, there you can see. I have to put this at a certain angle. So I'm going to put this line, and I'm moving it with my thumb. There's a little wheel there, and make it where I think it's 0. And then I'm gonna press it 0, and that will start it from the beginning. So then I'm gonna, there, I was holding it too tight because I can't hold that too tight or this won't move. Okay, so I'm gonna put this inside here and close it. And, oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on inches because I was doing the wood on inches. So I'm gonna switch it to millimeters. So I hit this blue button, switches to millimeters. Let me try again. And there's a link to this caliper below. It's only $8.99. So it may help you in your projects. So this one is 2.13. And remember, the humidity depends on where you are. Down here it's 2.7. And this has been used and abused. So you have to, depends on the humidity. I live in Florida. There may be more humidity here too, where you live. So now we're going to open this up. I could really use that True Control knife by Cricut. I don't have it yet. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna cut this open. Okay, now let's see. This is, I'm gonna set it to 0. I don't think I had it quite at 0 with those. Let me test them again. Okay, now do you see? This is not quite 2 millimeters. Oh, now there it is. There, it only says, it's every time I move it, it changes because it's not. Okay, now wait a minute. It just said 198 a minute ago. Is it expanding already? Let's try another spot. Okay, let's try the old one. Well, they say it has to let it expand. Maybe because it's been sitting here. Let me see what this one is. Let me see what this bigger piece is. This actually looks bigger even. Yeah, see, this is 2.5. And it could be because I don't have this set to 0. 2.45, 2.6. Let me try setting it to 0 again. No, that's not 0. Okay, we're gonna try again. Let me do the fresh one. Okay, it's 2.34. Now let me try the one that's been sitting out. .66. So this one that's been sitting out. See, this is kind of hard to put at 0. But you can see let me tighten it. See, whenever I move this, I need to hold it tighter. Oh, see, now it's too, I don't know how to use this thing. Okay, when I'm holding it tighter, it keeps changing. Now I can't see the number. I'm trying to get it so I can see the number and you can see it. Okay, I'm gonna reset the 0 mark again. I think I need a more expensive caliper. I'm using the wrong side? I don't think I'm using the wrong side. Because this is millimeter here and this is inches. Okay. I guess it, what?
You said you're using the wrong set of jaws. She said close it down completely, then zoom in.
Okay. I was thinking it was this side because the millimeters are up here.
Yeah, then she said then put the board in the big jaws.
Okay, no wonder. Now it's much more. Let's try the old one. You guys can't hear me? Okay, see now this says 3. I don't think this caliper is right. Oh wait, there. Maybe I just have to push harder? 2.2. Let's try this one. .4.
It's Sheila Rogers' home.
Hello, Sheila.
Yes, what you have to do is close the big jaws up and then set the caliper to 0.
Okay, I'm doing
And then
that.
start display. Set it to 0.
I did. Okay, so now this is right. It's exactly 2 millimeters. Sheila saved the day.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alexa, go home.
Alexa.
I couldn't find any enabled video skills. Go to the music
Okay,
video and
now see, this one is
Alexa,
240.
enable the video provider you want. Then leave the
Alexa.
content complete setup.
I did say I just started using this morning, right? Okay, look, 194196 for the brand new one, just out of the box, just out of the wrapper. And then this one is 234, 235. And it could be this caliper is off a little too. But as this sits out in the air and the humidity, it expands. So if you're taking it right out of the package, it's gonna cut through more. It's gonna cut through your, it's possible that it can cut through your mat. So if you see that it's completely cut out before the 20 passes, then stop it. But make sure it's all over the mat, because I've had it where one part was cut, but then the rest wasn't. And I should have kept it. And, okay, and then I want to show you this. This is basswood, 1/16 of an inch. And we're going to move this to inches. Oh, forgot you guys got to see. So this is 0.0, let me get it straight, 65. And then I'm doing the other end, and it's 0.81, 0.081. So the wood, this is from Michael's. Now this is right in the middle. Oh, you guys can't see that. It's 0.97. So my point is, the wood is different. So you may need to do different settings or watch it ahead of time. Oh, and let me go to the help. So here's the help. I just went to help.cricut.com and searched chipboard. These settings are for chipboard only.
It's Sheila Rogers. It's Sheila Rogers at home.
Yes,
Each
Sheila.
time you take a measurement, you have to turn it to 0 before you measure.
But then I'm trying to compare one side to another. It won't
Yeah,
compare
but
if I set it,
you
will
got
it?
the basswood, and then what you do with the basswood, set it to 0, then stick it in, and then it would measure.
Okay.
Stick it in. I like that. Bye bye, honey.
Bye. Alexa, go home. Okay. Oh, Alexa, hang up. You guys, that was Sheila Rogers who's in the chat. So it says to open for 24 hours. And a link to this help page is in the description of the video. And then here's some troubleshooting guides. So when you're doing this, make sure you open it up. If you don't open it up and you don't want to wait, then watch your cut when it gets near the end. Okay, now I'm going to go through and answer questions. I'm going to have to look into my mic or something of why you guys can't hear me. What different woods can you cut? You can cut basswood, balsa wood. You can cut mat board and chipboard. I love the Cricut chipboard. Jamie says her brand new sheets did not air out and they were completely cut through at 18th pass. So keep that in mind. Kind of watch it when you get to 17, 18 if you're just opening them up. No, you don't want to cut anything without a mat. And make sure you tape down the chipboard and wood. Anything you cut with a knife blade. Hi, Kiona. You don't have to watch this whole video. I messed up. I was doing it wrong. So I'm not sure what this top thing is on the caliper for. Why that's there. All right, guys. Oh, one important thing is Ken Hess is going to do a live video in my craft hoarders group, and then I'm going to follow him. So he's going to do a real quick project, and then I'm going to follow him with another quick project. So if you're not a member of my craft hoarders group and you're on Facebook, there's a link below under the supplies of this video. There's a link to craft hoarders group, and join that, and Ken Hess will be doing a project, and then I will follow him with another project. Okay, Jamie said the jaws at the top are for inside measurements. Oh, like if you need to know the size inside a roll of vinyl. I get it. What would I do without you guys? See, I've never used a caliper before. I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay. Thank you, guys. I hope it was a good laugh. When is that? It's going to be really soon in Craft Hoarders. He was waiting till I was done with this video. Thanks, House Scrapper. Jamie says I'm the queen of crafting, not of tools. Yeah, I've never used this before. But I wanted to show you the difference of that, and, you know, I learn every day. Right, Joan just said it's great to learn something new every day. All right, guys. Yeah, I don't do much measuring and crafting, especially with Design Space. I just kind of drag it to the size I want most of the time. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and tomorrow morning I'll be here with the Design Space video. I know Design Space inside and out, like the back of my hand, much better than I know the caliper. So I will see you tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, or in Craft Hoarders in just a little bit. All right, bye, guys.